Hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Game Changer. Confused, lost, directionless, without purpose. That's kind of how I felt when I moved from my day job, my career as a salesperson, into an entrepreneurship journey. I started a non-profit and I was working for myself. And that confusion created all sorts of issues in my journey. And what happened is I knew the change was coming. I made the change and then I stepped into this non-profit leadership. There was no preparing. There was no vision creating, casting. There was no idea of what I was stepping into. And because I had no idea what I was stepping into, it created confusion. And I chose that confusion. And these transitions has happened many times in my life, as I'm sure it's happened to you. Transition and change is hard work. The reason for my personal best coaching, the reason for these videos, the reason for what I do for athletes is I want to help them through that change, transition into a working career after your job is done, after your job as an athlete is done. And the problem with an athlete when they change into a career is they kind of lose their sense of direction, their purpose, their sense of identity, because that's all within their athletic career, right? That's what they've attached themselves to, and that's what's made you so good at what you do. And what you do is you get to the end of the career, then you change, and there's no preparation and there's no idea of what you're stepping into. So it creates confusion and chaos. And that's why, sadly, the statistic of athletes going broke within the first 3 years of retiring sits at somewhere around about 7 out of 10. And that's just wrong. You've worked too hard at your career. You've put too much effort and energy into your chosen sport to then lose it in a post-athletic career. And so I want to help. I want to give you the tools to be able to prepare, plan, and step boldly into your brilliance. And so these videos, I'm hoping will help. We'll give you little techniques along the way. If you want to talk to me more, reach out to me on LinkedIn. You can direct message me there, or you can email directly at tony@mpbcoaching.com. Love to work with you. I'd love to help you out. I hope this is beneficial. I hope it explains why I'm doing this video series and why my personal best coaching exists. I want to help athletes move beyond their career and have a fulfilling post-career that actually can be better than the career they experienced in their sport. I really do, because I think you deserve it. And I know what confusion feels like. I've lived it a long time, and I don't want you to go through the same thing. It'll happen, but you don't have to go through it as long as I did. So I hope that's helpful. Reach out to me, tony@mpbcoaching.com, or direct message me on LinkedIn. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.